Why, hello, children. We're here to do a Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013 deck tech on Exalted Darkness. Go here, go to a loading screen.
Is this a loading screen?
That's the loading screen. That is
What the fuck is that?
Twilight. So I'm on the forums. You may know me as Mobius Chicken Strips. In the game, I go by I Abuse Welfare. In real life, I just go by Steven. Okay, we'll start here. Alright, first we run 4 Evolving Wilds. So we got 12 swamps, 8 plains, 4 Evolving Wilds for 20,
what are they doing?
24 total lands. And whenever you crack an Evolving Wilds, it takes one of those lands out of your deck. So you thin your deck out, and hopefully you don't draw too many lands after that. What do you mean, what are they doing? They're evolving.
They're evolving? What
Yeah.
does that even mean? Those trees look like they're flying. What is that?
I mean, I've had some questions
That's
about the wording about this card. Like, usually, like, evolving has, like, some
Wilds?
positive connotations to me. So it's kind of hard for me to picture something evolving into a swamp. Like, unless this is a picture of an actual pile of HIV, like, I just don't see how this evolves into a swamp. But anyways, we run 4, so one of the few decks where you can actually have 24 land instead of the nonsense 25 land you're usually saddled with.
Wait, 24 is...
24 lands.
What's the big deal? 24 and 25.
Because 25 is too much.
But 24...
24 is fine.
What?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into the whole theory here. There's too much land in this game. Let's put it that way. You have no way of editing it. You're stuck with what they give you. Alright, we run 2 Child of Night. Looks like she's in a bikini of some sort.
I don't understand how you see that as a bikini.
Well, I'm stupid. Is that a good enough explanation for you?
I don't even know what that is. It looks like a bad photograph.
Creature vampire.
It's like one of those ghost photos.
Anyways, we run both of them.
Child?
Yeah. It's a 2/1 lifelinker, not the most intimidating thing, but it's fine for a 2-drop. If you follow this up with any Exalted guy, you'll swing for 3 lifelink. At worst, you trade with one of their early drops and gain 3 life, or it gets an unopposed and you hit them for 3 and you gain 3 for a nice little 6-point life swing. As we're going for a more control build here instead of the weenie aggro rush where you just hope none of your guys ever die, this is fine to delay the game until you can start dropping your real good stuff. There's 1 Demonic Tutor in the deck. This card is banned in Legacy, and you basically just search up whatever cards you want. No Mercy, Debtor's Knell, people dropping spaghetti on the couch. That's not really a card, but Worship, whatever. It's almost like a second copy of any card in your deck. We run all 3 Doomblades. That looks like a angel getting in trouble for masturbating. Apparently not allowed in heaven or wherever that angel's from. I don't particularly understand that.
I don't see where you get masturbating from.
Well, there's a big black void coming out of the crotch area of this. I can't even determine that thing's sex, but it's coming out of the crotch area where usually most masturbation takes place. Like, some people do it differently, but me, like, I tend to focus on the crotch area, so I'm sorry for bringing it up, I guess. Anyways, instant speed removal, obviously pretty miserable in the mirror and against Liliana's deck. Against Liliana's deck, the best you can hope for this is to either discard it to a Liliana Spectre or kill one of your non-black guys in response to, like, a Tendrils of Corruption or Corrupt so they don't gain the life. Have 3 Knight of Glory. Now, the 2/1 Exalted for 2. It's Pretty glorious deal, wouldn't you say?
This is different from the last one we did, or is it the same one?
I don't know what you're talking about. But the real... I honestly don't know what you're talking about. The real deal here... The real deal here is the protection from black. In duels, any card that has protection from any color, sometimes you just get free wins out of it. I mean, when it swings, it's going to swing for a minimum of 3 because it has Exalted. And sometimes, like I said, it's just an auto win against some decks. They can't deal with it. The only way Liliana's deck deals with it is with an Innocent Blood, Infest, Massacre Worm, or Mutilate. And... yeah. In the mirror match against the other Exalted deck, there's not a single card that deals with this, other than it getting blocked by another Knight of Glory or killed by No Mercy.
I actually kind of like that image from afar.
From afar? Well, it's glorious. He will uphold the law, and no manner of foe will stop him. That's not really true. We have 2 of his counterparts, since that's all they give us for some reason. They give us 3 of the protection from black people, and only 2 of the protection from white people. You can read into that as you will. Same thing, except this is pro-white. So, say you're playing against a Johnny's deck, they're only out to this as Day of Judgment. Or they just kill you before you kill them. Not likely with their ground guys, since they'll just block them all day. Unless they have like a Warhammer they trample over or something. We run 2 pacifisms. Here we have, this is like the 43-year-old guy at Burning Man. Some midlife crisis dude.
Is that some sort of doe next to him?
Those appear to be 2 deers, and he wants them to nibble on his underwear really made of paisleys. They want to go down there.
No. Do you really want to go down that road?
I didn't make this drawing. It's just a bunch of weird flowers. There appears to be some rat-like thing on his shoulder.
You're making references to a couple of incidences earlier this week.
Well, look at him.
Yeah, look at him.
I mean, which one is he? Is he the guy that got taken advantage of at Mardi Gras, or is he the predator? Like, which one is this dude? He looks like the predator.
I think he got taken advantage of.
I mean, he does have kind of a confused look on his face. Anyways, this isn't real removal. It'll stop their guy from attacking or blocking, which is fine, but it won't stop any activated abilities. Like, if you use this on one of Garrick's creatures, they can still use Prey Upon on that creature to kill one of your dudes.
I'm sorry, I have to be honest, this is the strangest one I've ever seen.
Yeah,
the picture?
It's bad.
What is, I mean...
It's just, I mean, look, his hand is on the doe's head. The doe is obviously near.
I don't know what's going on with his arm, the tail of some sort of rat thing.
Yeah, it's odd. But we got 2 pacifisms. We run them both. Now here's the weakest card in the build, but we don't really have anything else to put in its place. Guardians of Akrasa. And again, not too crazy about this card. There's a lot of
not too funny either.
A lot of eye rolling going on here. Anyways, nice 0-4 wall to slow down the aggro decks a little. Has the Exalted bonus, so you can go turn 2 Child Knight, turn 3 this, swing for 3 lifelink. Like I said, if we had any other choices, I would put it in there, but it's the best we got in the 3-drop for this more controlling build. We have a Mortify here, picture of another person in a bathing suit of some sort, or some weird art thing.
I don't know, it's just some sort of strange, it looks like some sort of like heroin, I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
You tell me, art school, you know.
No, I don't know, because that image is confusing, and has nothing to do with art school.
Well, alright then. Instant speed creature removal. It's great. I mean, it does cost 3 mana. But it also hits enchantments, which comes up from time to time. But I'd say about 80-85% of the time you're just going to hit a creature with this.
Bathing suit?
It looks like wearing a bathing suit. Alright? I don't know. Maybe it's because we're recording on
Is
an
that how you're
iPad.
fucking gonna start describing things? Hey, it looks like it's wearing a bathing suit.
Well, there appears to be a bathing suit type theme going on in this deck.
Alright.
To me. I mean, look, the Child of Night looked like he was in a bathing suit. The Pacifism guy was definitely in some weird swimwear. Definitely into water sports, that one. And now we got this person. I don't know. Look, it even makes references to puddles in the flavor text. I don't really want to get involved in all that. Pillory of the Sleepless. Basically your pacifism, but at the beginning of that whatever creature's owner's upkeep, they lose 1 life. Now, remember, loss of life isn't really damage. Like, damage causes loss of life, but loss of life can't really... It's not always classified as damage. So, like, say...
I really don't understand. Loss of life is not damage.
You need to get on Google. You need to Google that.
Okay, I will look up loss of life and see if that's considered damage.
It's considered loss of life.
Right, but would you say that that's not damage?
No, you're just...
Like, that does damage to a group of people. Loss of life.
I don't know. Some people just drop dead. They weren't damaged.
Let's go.
But, so, how that's relevant is, like, say your opponent has a worship out, and they just have dudes. This will actually kill them with a worship out, since worship only prevents damage, not loss of life. And I know what a pillory is. It's what that dude's in. But does that pillory cause
that
insomnia?
His stomach?
Or does he already have insomnia and he was put there?
It's like he's birthing something.
Yeah, well, he's going to last a while. He's kind of a fatty. Alright, moving on. We have a Royal Assassin, probably the worst disguised assassin I've ever seen. It's a fucking mime.
The worst disguised assassin.
I don't know, like, even if I was living in that time.
You should just be wearing a t-shirt that says, I am an assassin.
It's like, you and the face paint, you seem like you're just here to hang out, deliver a pizza, like, it's not a very good assassin. I mean, just look at him.
No.
It's a great card. Like I said, when you untap with him, your opponents actually have to tap their creatures to attack you, and then you just tap him and kill their creature in response. Kind of like a weird no mercy effect for a single creature. You're very rarely going to attack with him. But yeah, I mean, he's a mime. Like,
I don't know. He looks like he belongs in some...
Does he look like he's really good at his job? Like, who is he sneaking by?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know, maybe if
he was... It looks like he stabbed himself, is what it looks like.
Maybe if you had, like, a hit out on somebody, like, at a Checkers, and you blend in with, like, the floor or something with this stupid black and white...
You're reaching.
They have black and white themed stuff at Checkers, or, like, a Johnny Rockets or something, but... Like,
black and white theme at Checkers.
It's Checkers! Whatever, you don't know. You have Unmake, exile target creature for those, problem creatures that can come back from the grave, like Vengevine, Chandra's Phoenix, those other phoenixes. Prevent Liliana from rise from the graving, something you kill with this.
I don't understand this picture either.
Well, it's either a really young Jeff Goldblum, like, practicing for his role in The Fly. He looks like The Fly. Or it's...
But is it somebody looking at themselves, and then is it like the mirror? This looks like something somebody would make in like a beginning art class.
I guess it could be, I don't know, Frodo Baggins trolling somebody. I don't know, just coming into
Frodo gone bad.
Yeah, but there's 3 of them. We run all 3. Instant speed, great. Vindicate. 3 sorcery speed, but you get to hit any permanent on the field. I don't know what else to say about that. Sometimes you just blow up a land because your opponent's mana screwed, and you screw him even longer.
What is he standing on?
He seems to be standing on clouds.
Yeah.
And he's jamming his sword into the cloud. but I don't understand how that causes an explosion of that magnitude. Like, he's even kind of standing crooked.